Okay, this is a very quick tutorial on how to reverse a list without using any methods. So by now I'm guessing that you would be very familiar with concepts of using for loops and then using methods like append to add items to a list. So for example, if we say for I in original list, and we would say, for example, reverse list append I. And then if we come down here and we print our reverse list, sure enough, this for loop has run through our original list here, and for every iteration through the loop, it has added the I variable to the reverse list, and then the output is exactly the same as the original list. However, there will be times, for example, in college assessments or things like that, where you will not be able to use methods and they will ask you to reverse lists. Often, in many cases, they'll also forbid you from slicing and things like that as well, which can make it tricky. So what we can also do is not only can we add items to lists, but we can actually add lists to indexes to reverse a list. So what I mean is we can actually do things like this. So for I in original list, we can say reverse list equals our I index plus the reversed list. And then if we come down here and we print our reversed list, we find that the list is now backwards. So what is going on here? Well, the easiest way to figure out what is going on here is to actually just do this. So if I go print reversed list and I run our code again, this will show us exactly what is happening here. So in the first iteration of our loop, of course, I is going to equal the first item inside of our original list, which is this 1 here. And sure enough, we get 1. The next iteration through our for loop, I will equal 2. And onto 2, we are adding the reversed list. And by the second iteration of our for loop, our reversed list contains the original item from the last iteration, which was 1. So here we have 2, which is this I here, plus the reversed list, which is the 1 from the last iteration. And then we continue on. In the next iteration, I is going to equal 3. And to this, again, we are adding the reversed list, which contains the I values from the last 2 iterations. So the last 2 iterations were going to be 2 and 1. So what we have is this continual process of adding the list to this I variable here, which is just cycling through the values in the original list. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And to that, we are adding this reverse list here. So hopefully this is helpful for you guys, and thank you very much.